What's up, everybody? Welcome back to RacingDudes.com. Welcome back to another one of our previews. Well, it's the main event of the weekend, kind of. It's the Jim Dandy Stakes at Saratoga. It's going to be race 10 on the Saturday card, and it is exciting. Jim Dandy Day, always a big day up at Saratoga. The reason I say kind of, only 5 horses have entered in the race. Really only 4 horses entered in the race. A little bit of that in a second, but let's put it up on the field, or up on the screen, I should say. Anyway, let's talk about it. It won't be too long of a video, right? We only have 5 horses, and we'll go by one. And in a year that the 3-year-old division has been something to behold, this is an interesting race as well, and how this thing unfolds is going to be very fascinating. Let's get to it. All right, number 1, Chip Honcho, is where we'll kick it off here. Steve Asmussen, Jose Ortiz. This horse is coming off a win in the Grade 3 Ohio Derby last time out. Ran pretty well. Won by a length. Got the job done over Oselli and Trend Center. Now, both those, Oselli at least came back to not run very well in the Haskell. But still, I thought it was a pretty strong effort in that spot. Chip Honcho also third in the Preakness, only beaten 4.5 lengths behind Napoleon Solo and Iron Honor. Napoleon Solo came back and almost won the Haskell. So I think that is a good sign for Chip Honcho. When you look at his races, the only one where he was really bad, like terribly bad, was the Louisiana Derby. All these other races, he ran okay. He has 3 wins and 8 starts. He's hit the board 6 out of 8. So pretty good, overall horse. Listen, everybody knows I'm the biggest Steve Asmussen fan out there, right? I love him. I've always cheered for his horses. I have literally never picked Chip Honcho to win a race. So that kind of tells you I've never really liked him. I do think the Ohio Derby was really good, though. I thought that was a good race. I think it's a little bit of an underrated race. The Preakness has come back to be a lot better than we thought. I'm not saying the Preakness was a great field whatsoever or a great race. It wasn't absolutely awful. I think Napoleon Solo, Iron Honor kind of showed that. And then Chip Honcho came back to win out of the Preakness. So overall, he's growing on me. Then you look at this and look at the setup. Chip Honcho should be loose on the lead. I think he's got a great shot to take this field gate to wire. Now, let's go to the number 2, Asked and Answered. And you might be saying to yourself, who in the hell is this? I did. So don't feel bad if you ask yourself, who is this horse? Well, this horse is still a maiden, 6 lifetime starts, 2 second-place efforts. Recently, 7th in a grass race up here, maiden claiming 100,000 at Saratoga. 2 races back on the dirt, was 4th in a maiden special weight, going 1 mile and 1/8. I don't know why he really entered here, kind of just a filler, I guess, but I don't see much of a chance here for the 2 Asked and Answered. The number 3 is Renegade. Renegade was my pick to win the Belmont Stakes. That didn't work well. Got third, beaten 5 1/4. I didn't think ran very well in that spot. Kentucky Derby, though, almost won it. Got second, only beaten a neck there. Arkansas Derby, a 4-length winner. What happened last time out? I don't know. Didn't run very well in the Belmont. That's just it's just that simple. It was not a good race from him whatsoever. Todd Pletcher said after the race, maybe he needs more time between starts, which is, he had 5 weeks. You wouldn't think that'd be a problem. He's got more time here, I guess. And what is this? About 7 weeks, I guess, since the Belmont. Just quickly counting. I don't know. He doesn't have any pace to run into. That could be a little bit of a problem. Maybe he can be a little bit more forward this time. Maybe they'll get him in the race a little bit earlier. I don't hate him. I think he'll show up here and run a better race. He almost has to. I don't know. Yeah, it kind of soured me last time out in the Belmont. He's kind of been my horse, though, throughout the Triple Crown. I just worry from what we saw last time out. It wasn't good. There's just no way around it. But maybe he can bounce back in this short field for the Jim Dandy. The number 4 is Silent Tactic. I look at Silent Tactic a little bit like I looked at the Puma it'd be 2 weeks ago in the Haskell Stakes. I liked the Puma during the Triple Crown Trail. I like Silent Tactic a lot during the Triple Crown Trail. Does he need a race? We hadn't seen the Puma since late March. He looked it in the Haskell. Now, sloppy track, poor start to the race. That had things to do with it as well. Silent Tactic. We hadn't seen him since late March. Will he need a race? I think maybe. I still do like him. He's also a horse that comes from out of it. So what will that look like for him in this spot? Because, again, there's not a lot of speed in this race. Speaking of no speed early in the race, that's the number 5 Commandment as we round out this massive field of 5. Commandment likes to come from out of it. Now, last time out in the Belmont Stakes, pretty good effort right here over this track. Second, beating a length and a quarter. Couldn't match strides with Golden Tempo late. Was matching strides until that last 1/8 of a mile. Good news. We're not running that last 1/8 of a mile here. That was 1.25 miles. We're going 1.125 miles in this spot. So I do like that for him. I think he can sit a little bit closer than what he's been doing in the last couple of starts. You look at the Florida Derby, he was 4 links out of it. Fountain of Youth, 3 links out of it. So, I mean, I think he can, right? So we'll kind of see what happens here with him. I thought that I picked him to win the Kentucky Derby, and it wasn't a great race. I thought his Belmont was pretty good. I thought he bounced back and ran pretty well there. Important to note, there is a jockey change on this horse yet again. He just keeps changing jockeys. This time, Flavien Prat is going to get the mount. He had the mount the last time that horse won in the Florida Derby. So I think that's a good sign as well. So Flavien Prat back aboard Commandment, who's had trouble keeping a jockey, gets back to the jockey where he won his last race, the Florida Derby. Flavien Prat was aboard. So maybe that is a good sign. All right, that's the field of 5. Like I said, I hate to do a quick one, but what else are we going to talk about? Well, you clearly throw out the number 2 asked and answered. So it's a 4-horse field pretty much. And in 4th, I did put Silent Tactic. I just think he needs a race. So it was down to 3 then between Chip Honcho, Renegade, and Commandment. I put Commandment in 3rd. I don't know. I always just thought Renegade was a little bit better than Commandment. So, definitely could be wrong there. I've been wrong every race of these bigger 3-year-old races for the males. Can't say that for the females anymore. Nice race and a nice win last week, I should say, by counting stars. Anyway, I put Commandment in 3rd. I just always kind of thought Renegade, kind of greater than Commandment. We'll see. Could be wrong there. So that left Renegade and Chip Honcho to choose between. I'm going Chip Honcho for the first time in his career. I'm going to pick him in the spot. I think he's loose on the lead. And unlike the other horses, I thought the Ohio Derby was a step forward. And I thought the Preakness was a step forward for Chip Honcho. Where these other horses seem to be, well, in Renegade's case, going backwards. Commandment's case, just kind of staying right where he is. Maybe Chip Honcho's getting better. And maybe Steve Asmussen's got this horse on the right track, and maybe he just takes some gate to wire here. Tactical advantage. He seems to be getting better. I'm going to go number 1 Chip Honcho to win this year's Jim Dandy. Like I said, I think he's getting better. I think he's loose on the lead. His horses are running really well, number 1 and number 2. We've kind of seen this before where he can get a horse to improve throughout their career. So on top, for the first time ever, I'm picking Chip Honcho. Number 1, Chip Honcho on top for me. Number 3, Renegade. And second will be number 5, Commandment in 3rd. And then number 4, Silent Tactic in 4th. All right, guys, that'll do it for this video. Hit that like button if you like it. Subscribe if you really like it. Want to get alerted anytime we do videos like this. Make sure to check out the website for the Jim Dandy Betting Bible. That's coming up this weekend. And, guys, good luck this weekend if you're playing Saratoga.